Hey guys, I want to talk to you about DG, or Decomposed Granite. Now, Decomposed Granite is actually what the name is. It is Decomposed Granite. You can get it in two forms. One is its raw form, or you can get it with what we call stabilizer mixed in. Now this has stabilizer in it. That's why I can squeeze it together in my hand and form it into this shape, is because of the stabilizer. Decomposed granite has been used for years, but recently I think it's gained a lot of popularity because designers have been using it for drought-tolerant landscaping. Now, drought-tolerant landscaping is obviously a very popular choice here in Southern California, so you see it all over the place. I'm using it in my house. I've used it for plenty of customers, and it's a great alternative to cement. The reason why decomposed granite sticks together even when it doesn't have stabilizer in it is because of its polymetric shape. When it's been crushed down, it retains almost like an interlocking shape. So when over time, as you keep walking on it and you keep walking on it, it eventually turns into a nice hard packed surface that is pretty tough. And it comes, I mean, when you purchase it, it's obviously granular, but then over time it packs down pretty hard, and you have a great surface for walking, for paths. I've been seeing decomposed granite used a lot in commercial projects for pathways and parkways, all kinds of different places. So it's a very popular material right now. I'm going to show you a couple places that I've used it on my property and how it looks. So here I've used it in between these cement pavers that were poured in place. And these cement pavers, we originally had put a ground covering down called Dimundia. Dimundia is another drought-tolerant ground cover that's used a lot here in Southern California, but it just didn't work out great. So we ended up digging it up and putting the decomposed granite in between these cement pavers, and we think it still gives it a nice organic industrial feel. And it's a lot easier to manage than the Dimundia, which was just dying on us. Underneath this decomposed granite, I do have weed blocker that I placed down to keep the weeds from coming up. Now we still are getting some weeds here and there, but for the most part, the weeds have a tough time getting up through that dense, compressed, decomposed granite. We're obviously not going to use Roundup because we know of that whole situation right now. So, if you do get those weeds popping up, just grab them with your fingers, pull them out, and dispose of those. Here you can see we used the decomposed granite in this pathway, and this is a perfect example of a good way to use it. We could have put cement down, we could have put grass down, but decomposed granite it needs no maintenance. It packs solid, so it's a nice hard surface. You can walk across it in your nice shoes or your sneakers, and it'll last for years to come. All right, here are the steps we were working on the other day, and you can see we've put down the decomposed granite. We haven't leveled it off perfectly yet, but we've got most of it down, and we're compacting it with this tool right here, just a regular old hand tamper, and we're trying to get it with a little bit of slope, back away from the back of the step so that it drains off the water. But decomposed granite in this application is great as well, and you can start to see how the organic look of it and the metal really makes a nice look to these stairs. Up here we covered our entire top tier of our yard with the decomposed granite to give it that desert outback look. So you come up here and you feel like you're a cowboy and you're hanging out on the prairie. And that's really the effect you get from using decomposed granite in a large surface like this. We planted trees and placed rocks purposely to kind of emulate a natural environment back here. And we think that if you take the mid-century furniture or, you know, some pieces of modernism and you combine that with the rough look of the decomposed granite, it just gives it a great look, and it's a really livable surface. You can use it, it's easy to clean. Leaves drop on it and you can blow the leaves right off the top of it. So when you're looking or trying to figure out a surface to use for your backyard, or you know, your fire pit area, think about decomposed granite. It's really a great option. Alright, that is it on my little episode of decomposed granite. Hopefully you learned something about this material and you'll use it on one of your projects soon. Please subscribe below, and thanks for watching.